Oh my god. Saturday morning, and it's time to prep some Pathfinder. Alright. So, Darby. I have heard of Darby in regards to this campaign. Him have a lot of ideas about this campaign. And I'd say most of the ideas are really good. He saw our real shit Pyronite. And he was like, I don't know, bro. You got to run Stolen Fate with two alchemists that are going to have access to this. Are you sure you want to just roll out the biggest shit right away? And he had a point. His argument is it should definitely be more dangerous than it is written, but that it's unstable and experimental. So we could get away with having some weird shit. And then as it gets more refined, it becomes more dangerous. And as there are larger quantities of it, it gets more dangerous. So, with all that sorted, yeah, we're gonna give that a tweak. We give that a little tweak, and then let's see what else we need to do. So, step 1, get it out of the compendium. All right, so we're gonna add a folder called, I don't know, customs. There we go. That's good. We'll put all of our custom stuff in there. Artisan tools. No, wait, artisan tools don't need to go in there. Basilisk blood. Basilisk eye. Bug leather. Book of colors. Template. Nice. Did you know that in Foundry you can actually set up doors to require a specific item to be in your inventory to open them? So you can actually make keys, and those keys can actually make things do stuff. It's nuts. Alright, so okay. So let's go ahead and grab that out of storage. So Pyronite, the real shit, there it is. Okay. And then per the sage, Darby. Alright, we're gonna duplicate. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, Outlaws. There we go. Alright, so what I like about Darby is I think Darby's my favorite Pathfinder kid. Okay? Because this man, he got the charts, he got the flow charts, he's got the databases. Okay? He was doing that before we were playing Pathfinder. He's tracking rolls and all that kind of stuff. He's willing to write a college level dissertation to present his ideas and defend his stance, right? It's robust. But like, I don't know. He still in my mind, he's still keep it a little loose. But maybe he just keep it loose because he signed up for Curse of Strahd and Sunken Cost Fallacy. He wants to finish Curse of Strahd. I don't know. I feel like maybe he would have had more fun if it was Curse of Strahd Pathfinder. I mean, I think a lot of us would have had more fun. We had cooler fights, that's for sure. Alright, just watched your real shit Pyronite clip. Totally seems like you went a little overboard, sir. That was my intention. Glad you noticed. Here's my counter card with reasoning. Pyronite level 13, 600 GP per 1, range 50, 66 fire, 66 bludgeoning, DC 32 reflex. You can tie up to 3 sticks of Pyronite together to increase the area by 5-foot burst per stick and increase the damage by 1d6 fire, 1d6 bludgeoning per stick. Yeah, alright. That's pretty good. Reasoning, well, it does some other stuff too. Critical success, unaffected success, half damage and deafened 1 round, full damage, slowed 1, deafened 1, critical failure, double damage, prone, stunned 1, clumsy 1, and deafened for 1 hour. So, like, the debuff factor is fucking crazy on that one. Like, reasoning, I agree with the base Pyronite is underwhelming. I would say that this is a stable prototype of the bomb. Alright. Excuse me. So instead of calling it, why does it keep saying, like, copy? I don't want copy. There, yeah, I want the copy is what I want. Alright, so we're going to change it to Pyronite prototype sticks. There we go. Alrighty. Change the item level to 13. Good God. Alright. Change it to 600 gold a stick. And then jump into the beef here. Okay. Pyronite, blah blah blah, 50 feet away, each stick, blah blah blah. Okay. So his argument is you can tie up to 3 sticks of Pyronite together. Keep in mind, this is something that my kid walked me through when I was telling my kid about the Pyronite, is like nothing at all stops you from setting up a firework chain of Pyronite, right? Because it says if exposed Pyronite takes any fire damage. So if I throw unlit Pyronite all over the room, and then I throw a Pyronite, I just triggered with 1 Pyronite throw all of the Pyronite sticks or charges that were all over the room. So, like, strapping them together is okay, but, like, just throwing unlit sticks everywhere is even better. Now, I don't know how you run your Pathfinder game. You know, if you throw a bomb and it doesn't do anything, the bomb just disappears or whatever. But I don't think that's how it should work. So, like, this is just really dangerous, crazy stuff. So, reasoning, base Pyronite is underwhelming. I agree. Loveless wants this is a stable prototype of the bomb for military use, as Loveless wants to get buyers for it. Next and Geb would be interested in a fireball that doesn't proc magic surges when they would fight in the event of a war between them. This version of Pyronite is the damage of the 6th level fireball with additional effects as they cost slightly more than just buying fireball scrolls. Now, if you want to break the game, here is an option. They have the formula, just make the alchemist in question do research point subsystem on the Pyronite to make other less stable versions. The party gets to see 2 more types of Pyronite in the adventure. The Gunworks fight with Vauslog, where he has Pyronite charges that do 20 d6 on a DC 29 save. Then at the end with Loveless as Pyronite bombs, 100 d6, DC 33. This bomb charges could be saved for research if the city lets it happen. Successful research would unlock more versions. They could use in Stolen Fates, using the other bombs as inspiration. If you keep your real shit, I recommend upping the cost of the item so the pair of alchemists going into Stolen Fate doesn't just craft all their money on Pyronite, as it's the same as 9th level Fireball. They can craft for only 250 gold with their master in crafting. Okay. My counter argument was I still think the bombs should ignore hardness so that they're good at blowing up objects. So stacked Pyronite does not increase total damage itself. It can be can be chained together. Multiple explosions. We'll just get rid of that language. And we'll add this here. And we'll go with this. Alright. Oh, did I not copy it all? And I have you can tie up to 3 sticks. There we go. There we go. You can tie and increase it by 5. Ah, alright. Why won't you make the change? Alright, let's try again. You can tie 360 sirens together to create a 5-foot burst per stick and increase the damage to 1d6. Fire and bludgeoning per additional stick. Together to increase the area by 5 foot per stick. And oh. Okay. There was like leftovers there. Alright. The damage from pyrokinetic doors, object hardness, and deals double damage to objects. That's fine. Okay. So let's see. Where does it actually tell us how much damage it does? Here we go. So 66 and 66. And then he's recommending a 32 reflex save to keep it on par with Fireball. Creature takes full damage and is deafened for 1 minute is the same. The creature takes double damage and slowed 1, deafened 1. I wonder why not prone. I don't know. Let's see. Stunned 1, clumsy 1. Alright. I feel like prone's cooler than stun, but I mean prone's maybe too strong. Creature takes double damage and is there we go. Let's see if that works. Creature takes full damage and is deafened for 1 minute. I don't know. Slowed 1 for 1 minute seems kind of nuts. Oh wait, it just says slowed 1. Okay. All right. Hey, do I have to put this whole shebang in here again to get clumsy to show up? Let me see. Probably. And there we go. No, wait, maybe a comma. There we go. Still learning how to write these. TBH. And is. And F for 1 minute. Alright, let's see if it works. Hey, it works. Alright, great. Okay. That seems good. Alright, let's see. 66, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so that's the Pyronite prototype stick. Alright, and then in book 3, there's this, slag person, I guess. Cyclops. Alright, view slog. Okay. Where is the mention of... Here we go. 100-foot radius, Okay. If the charges explode. Wow. Okay. So this is pricey. This is pricey. Alright, so we're gonna do Pyronite Stick, and we're gonna do duplicate that. And we're gonna do Pyronite Prototype charges. Prototype charge. Okay. And this is gonna be a bulk 2? Like that, like they're big cartoon bombs. That seems good. I guess they're held in one hand. Let's see. And they're really big. All right. And this would just be very expensive, right? If it's 20d6 in a 100-foot radius, I don't even know where to go with that. Shit. All right. Let's see. Alrighty. Disabling the cannon, the characters don't disarm the charges. Character can disarm the charges. There we go. Okay. And it will be activate 2 to interact. Okay. A large composite explosive compound utilizing existing alchemical explosives and the new unstable pyronite solution. Alright, like that. I like that. Right. And then a character can disarm the charges with a successful... Alright, awesome. So activating... Okay. Activating a charge. A pyronite is a 2-action activity. Alright. It takes 10 rounds. I feel like to get 100 feet away, you're definitely gonna want you're definitely gonna want some time. What if we just say it takes 10 rounds is 1 minute? Is a minute enough for a big charm? It takes a minimum of 10 rounds for a charge to prime and detonate. There we go. That seems good. Still, we'll make it worth, I don't know, 3,000 gold for now. That's fine. Wait, if they disarm it, they get to keep it. Didn't really think this one through, did we? Alright. Pyronite charges. There we go. And we'll make it 20. So it's 12. So we'll make it 750. There we go. Alright. Activating charge pyronite. It's a 2-action activity. It takes a minimum of 10 rounds for charge from detonate. Once it is lit. Okay. No benefit to stacking charges. Alright, that's fine. Alright. When burst 100, kind of nuts. Must attempt a check, and it is 29. And we'll make it 10d6 fire and 10d6 bludgeoning. And it still does the double damage and all that stuff, and it still has the same Side effects. Alright. That works. Alright. It'd be kind of cool if it sets you on fire, too, but, you know, like, ongoing damage is probably the best status effect that you can cause. Alright, and then, of course, we got the final one, which is 100 D6, DC 33. We will worry about that later. One thing I wanted to take a look at is the cutscenes. So let's grab our cutscenes, because I believe on Monday the last thing we did was kick off a request for that. So let's go ahead and grab that and organize it. This is called Siege at the Gunworks, and I don't believe that has been done yet. Yeah, it's just down under Darby ideas. So we'll do here, and do this. Alright, Siege at the Gunworks. The scene, Gunworks military compound at dusk. The desert sky is stained with the fiery hues of sunset as the massive silhouette of the Maw of Rovagug cannon dominates the landscape. Its immense barrel aimed ominously at the horizon. The ground trembles faintly underfoot, a forewarning of the approaching mutant kaiju from the Spellscar Desert. So, I don't actually have stats for this thing. I thought we'd just use, I don't know, the Tarrasque or something. Does Tarrasque still exist? They probably threw it away. False Tarrasque? Oh yeah, he's level 1. It's adorable. Let's see. Is there an actual Tarrasque? You cowards. Wait, Tarrasque, the Armageddon engine from the Age of Ashes. Hope that's not a spoiler. Yeah, I mean we'll just use that. That's fine. I mean, the idea is that they just can't fight it, so that just makes sense to me. It's probably a more manageable one that we could do, but that's fine. Let's see. We're not gonna make it the Tarrasque. I was thinking about making it a big hairless bunny rabbit. Yeah. Like, let's see. Draw a kaiju monster that is based on a mutated hairless desert hare. Alright. See what it comes up with. Alright, let's see. Back to the thing. The camera cuts to the Gunworks control room. Our heroes, sweat-drenched and wide-eyed, scramble around the control room filled with dials, levers, and flashing indicators. Yes, Rufus from Kim Possible, naked mole rat. There we go. There is a precedent for that monster, Dom. There is a naked mole rat monster. Let's see. Show me. Alright, let's see. We could just scale up the size of the token and the stats. That's save us a lot of trouble. That's a good idea. Our heroes, sweat-drenched and wide-eyed, scramble around the control room filled with dials, levers, and flashing indicators. They shout over the roar of the alarms, coordinating with the harried militia to aim the colossal cannon. Elevation. We need more elevation or we'll miss the shot. I'm trying. The targeting system sluggish. It must be the sandstorms. As they work, a low, ominous rumble grows louder. The vibrations more pronounced. Everyone braces as the rumble crescendos into a thunderous approach to the mutant kaiju, now visible through the large windows. Its grotesque form, a horrifying blend of scales, tentacles, and gnashing teeth. Or, apparently, a very cute cartoon rabbit. which honestly, it looks like a rabbit and a death claw from Fallout got combined. I'm kind of into it. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's kind of perfect. I don't know. Let's just look at it. Look at it. It's perfect. I don't know. Anyways, I might go with that. It's pretty stupid looking. All right. Let's see. Alright, cut to the gunworks, sand dunes, continuous. A golden-skinned Cyclops, a fearsome gunslinger named Scion Blaze. Is that their name? Scion? I don't think that's their name. I thought their name was Verslag. Surveys the compound through a high-powered scope. He's flanked by a unit of special ops smog giants draped in stealth gear. Love that. Blending almost perfectly with the swirling desert sands. On my mark. We take out the auxiliary power. No cannon fire tonight. He signals with a curt nod, and the smog giants move with surprising agility. Oh man. Spec ops uniforms. I'm just picturing these giants dressed up in the spec ops gear. It's gonna be fantastic. Just gonna give them this. Is just gonna be their. This is just their miniature, right here. That's gonna be their miniature. For the smog giants. Here, perfect. Perfect. Golden spin says okay. Cut back to the interior gunworks control room. The tension in the room reaches a fever pitch as the targeting system finally locks on to the oncoming beast. The heroes and the militia members brace for firing. Exhilarated fire. Just as the fire mechanism is engaged, a series of explosions ripple through the compound. The room shakes violently, lights flicker, and the console goes dead. Ooh, I like this. I like where this is going. Sabotage! Oh, man. Ah! We should make, like, a General Akbar kind of character, just so that he could yell sabotage, which is definitely different than saying trap. You know what I'm saying? The auxiliary power is down! Outside the windows, the kaiju looms closer, its massive form casting a monstrous shadow over the compound. Cut to Cylon Blaze and his team plant the last of the explosives, then retreat to a safe distance. The Cyclops takes one last look around the compound through a scope with grim satisfaction in his eye. Good attention to detail there. Alkenstar won't forget this night. Cuts back to the gunworks control room. Panic ensues. The heroes and militia scrabble to enact a manual override. One hero grabs the nearby radio, calling for backup, their voice urgent. We need emergency power now. The city's at risk. As they work frantically to restore power and realign the cannon, the silhouette of the kaiju fills the entire window frame, its roar deafening, shaking the very foundations of the compound. The scene ends with the fate of the cannon, the compound, and the city hanging in the balance of the air, thick with suspense and impending doom. This is definitely different than any scene it has suggested before. Oop, it's 9 o'clock. I gotta go. Alright, see you guys next time.